Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. And tonight, our matchup, you'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Orlando Magic. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Tyrese Maxey and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And for their matchup with Cleveland, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
A look at the Magic starting group. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. Richardson is out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's Richardson in at the center position. And for Atlanta, Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. Alexander Walker in at shooting guard and Reza Shea at the small forward. And it's Hardaway in at the 1. And it's Banchero missing. Well, no doubt these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Opting for grace instead of power, Suggs just floats it in.
Takes a 3. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now, here's Richardson, defended by Alexander Walker. They get it back. Oh, and the jam by Richardson.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Here's Hardaway. The Magic getting the bucket. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Richardson. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. From downtown, a three-pointer is right on target. Richardson's got 5 now.
Well, you love the find by Wagner at 6'10", a good passer, and has a great view of the floor.
Here's Reza Shea. A three-pointer off the mark. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Richardson, no luck. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul. Johnson surveying the floor. Hardaway is screen on Banchero. Reza Shea wide open.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
The Hawks again can't hit. Here's Banchero. Rebound Atlanta. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively, 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look. Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Here's Reza Shea, takes the 3. It's hauled in by Richardson. Richardson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's stolen by Johnson. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Alexander Walker. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Alexander Walker's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Hawks. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Look at Richardson, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line and it's nearly automatic.
And no doubt he finished the season right where he should have on that list. He was far and away the best free throw shooter in the league.
Richardson with it, defended by Alexander Walker.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Now Hardaway. Pass to Rizachet. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
A true highlight of Rizzachet's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
And here is Suggs. Trying to find Wagner, gets it to him. Nails the 16-footer.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Here's Rizachet. And Okongwu has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Johnson. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, every year in the league, Johnson's become a better three-point shooter. That tells you how hard he works in the offseason.
And Stan, we know Jalen Johnson comes from a basketball family.
Well, they did a great job, Kevin, of teaching him the game because Jalen Johnson can really play. And I'm sure everyone in his family is extremely proud of what he's doing in the NBA.
And it's Rizachet missing. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. Coach and I talked about the development of Franz Wagner since entering this league, and he said he was someone we watched early on. Even though he didn't end up on our team, the way he's added to his game is incredible. It says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has. Kevin, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Richardson touched it last. Anthony Black's checked in for Jalen Suggs.
Anthony Black.
The Hawks trailing. And here is Hardaway. No scoring in this one. And here we go with the Magic fast break. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Athletic finish right there by Black. I like when he goes up strong like this.
Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Looking now at some numbers for Banchero. Last season, he played outstanding. Put up about 23 points per, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Well, it's because he's someone that understands his role. He plays with confidence and helps provide stability when he's on the floor.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Sometimes you just have to throw it up to an athlete and let him do the rest. That's a great finish from Johnson.
Now, here's Banchero. Top of the key. Rebound, Atlanta.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Here's Alexander Walker, and he uses the glass on the way. Alexander Walker's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, Okongwu is a very skilled player. A big man that sees over defenders well and delivers quality passes to his teammates.
The Hawks trail by 3. Outside Hardaway. Rizachet with it. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, with that explosive leaping ability, Okongwu is someone who spaces the floor vertically.
Here's Richardson. And the shot goes in.
Richardson.
And the Magic lead by 3.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Rizachet. It's hauled in by the Magic. Richardson's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
Fires from 18. That's good from Wagner on the assist by Richardson.
Well, you don't often see Wagner go to the mid-range, but right there, he just took what the defense gave him.
Alexander Walker passes to Hardaway. Six to shoot. It's hauled in by Richardson. Orlando leading by 5. Pass to Black. Banchero outside. Richardson, that's a two-pointer. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Alexander Walker on the wing. Atlanta again missing. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Atlanta making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Newell. Reza Shea is coming in for Jonathan Kuminga. Hardaway is subbed in for Corey Kispert. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Paolo Banchero's checked in for Richardson. Richardson comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Suggs, he's checked in for Bain. And Black's subbed in for Russell. So on the floor for Orlando, Black is out there with Suggs. Then there's Banchero. Then there's Richardson. And it's De Silva in at the 4. Now here's Richardson. From outside off the mark. Now here's Hardaway. Black defending. Hardaway dishes to Johnson. In the corner, it's Monk. There's the 3. That one, no good. Orlando leading by 6. Banchero finds Black. Shot, high post. Misses off the right iron. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field on the wing. Johnson. Porzingis sets the pick for Johnson. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's just a 4-point Magic lead.
Flexing some muscle on that bucket. Johnson doesn't mind getting physical.
Here's Suggs. From down in the low post, it goes. Suggs has got his second basket of the night.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's Reza Shea. Count that bucket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Orlando's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Now, here's Suggs. 5 points in the game. Richardson, good.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
The Hawks trail by 7. Monk outside. Johnson outside. Banchero against Porzingis. To the left side wing. Reza Shea tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Now, here's Richardson. He has 7, down to 5 on the shot clock. Banchero, that's good.
And the confidence Banchero possesses is clear. He goes strong around the rim.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And communication is so crucial to winning basketball. Coach, teams that can get on the same page quickly, they clearly have an edge, right?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know that there's anything other than effort, maybe, that is more important to good defense than communication. The only way teams can be on the same page on how you want to cover certain situations is with great talk. It's got to be early, it's got to be loud, and it's got to be repeated.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Porzingis. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Monk. Now here's Richardson, guarded by Risacher. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And the Hawks with possession here. The Magic getting the bucket. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. The Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, "This is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team." Kevin, back to you.
A young, exciting team. Allie, we thank you very much. Carries it down low. Richardson's got 4 this quarter.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Pass to Risacher. Johnson with a screen on Richardson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
You know Johnson is a high-level athlete and has great control through contact.
Here's Black. Richardson outside. Inside. Here's De Silva. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Got that one up quick. And now a 12-point Orlando lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Hawks shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Now here's Hardaway. He has yet to score. Shoots over Black. Hardaway, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Richardson finds Richardson, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And checking out some numbers for Jalen Johnson. Coming off a terrific season. He's around 16 points per last year. 9 rebounds and 6 assists. And with the ball in his hands, he is an outstanding distributor.
Well, he is so unselfish. That's why guys love playing alongside him.
Banchero's checked in for Orlando. Franz Wagner comes in for Anthony Black. And it's blocked. For 3, Richardson. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Risacher. He's got 11. Pass to Hardaway. And no good. Suggs with some nice defense. Banchero looking around. Richardson for 3. To the inside. And finished off by Banchero.
From a solid screen to being in scoring position, great off-ball movement by Banchero. A heady play.
Now here's Hardaway. Hasn't made one yet. Johnson finds Risacher. And the dunk by Risacher.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of them.
Here's Richardson following the bucket by the Hawks. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Richardson's got the lead up to 14 now for Orlando.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Risacher. Okongwu with a screen on Wagner. Off target with his 3.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
3 seconds left. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And so it's the Orlando Magic sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
I'm joined now by Coach Quinn Snyder, and they were giving you some trouble in transition. How do you slow them down?
Well, I think we had a couple early where we were in good positions. We just didn't make the right read, and that's the biggest thing. But more than anything, whether it's a make or a miss or a turnover, we just got to really sprint back and be urgent.
The sense of urgency is key. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspiring, like Kenny's acting career.
Oh, okay. I'm not even going to go through the films that you and stay in your lane, brother. Stay in your lane.
All right, let's switch it over. See what the fans are posting on social media. And this question comes to us from Mindful Journey. Let's see. What was the best class you ever took? I'm assuming both of you took them.
Oh, come on, Ernie. I have my degrees. Shaq has 4. But I like to say my best class technically is the Jet Academy. Look it up, jetacademy.com.
Well, my class was human resource development. I have a doctorate in that, I might add.
Well, I think you just did. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Reza Shea with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Hawks trail by 14. Alexander Walker in at shooting guard and Reza Shea at the small forward. Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. And it's Hardaway in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Alexander Walker connects from three-point range. Alexander Walker's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Hawks. And Carroll outside. Here's Suggs. Here's Richardson. Plays it up off the glass. Richardson's got 14 points for the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Reza Shea. Back to Hardaway. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Suggs passes to Richardson. Back to Suggs. For the 3. And it's Reza Shea with the rebound. Reza Shea's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Orlando grabs the miss. Banchero's got his 4th rebound in this one. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Back to Richardson. Clock at 6. Pass to Richardson. Launches from deep. The long distance 3 is buried. He's got 17.
You got to credit Banchero in the middle there. Drawing help and making the right read.
Now Reza Shea. 13 points in the game. Alexander Walker on the wing. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with a spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. Now you look at Monk. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, the machine, he's right there as well. Another sniper. He'll hurt you from three-point land.
What shooting we saw from them all season. I mean, I'd love to see these guys in a game of force. They'd probably be draining shots from midcourt.
Now here's Johnson. Hawks passing it around. Hardaway passes to Johnson. Right wing. Here's Riesesheim. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
He's got a nose for the bucket. Riesesheim ready to go once he got it.
Richardson, no luck.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And he drives in. That's tipped. And now Orlando on the break. Rebound by the Hawks.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Well, if that was one of my players, I'd think about sitting him down right away and letting him think about that one.
Now here's Hardaway. Nothing on the board. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
Well, in that 2-player action, I really like Okongwu as the defender. He moves really well.
Here's Richardson, and the layup falls. Richardson's got 14 points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 13. Nailed from three-point land. 19 points for Riesesheim. Richardson outside. Pass to Suggs. The shot from the low post is good. And the Magic lead by 14.
Yeah, finessing his way around down low. Suggs found an opening for the score.
To the middle. Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Banchero outside. From deep, Richardson. Oh, and the jam by Richardson.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
A moment here to look at the numbers for Franz Wagner. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged about 19 points a game, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Riesesheim up top. He's defended by Wagner. And stolen by Richardson. Jumps up. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Richardson covered. And stolen by Richardson. And again, Orlando running the court in transition. Shot on the wing. And again, it's Orlando converting. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Richardson the pass to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
That's too easy for Banchero. The closer to the basket he gets, he becomes almost impossible to stop.
Here's Riesesheim. He's defended by Wagner. Johnson sets the screen for Riesesheim. Johnson, the pass to Alexander Walker. And they'll get another chance on the wing Hardaway. Atlanta again missing.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Here's Rizachet. Magic knocking down the tray. Okongwu. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
And a chance to check out the stats for Richardson. Last season, he played outstanding. First in free throw percentage, and his ability to pressure and disrupt defensively was obvious. He ranked 3rd in the league in steals.
And as you said, the league's best free throw shooter last season. What a tremendous asset, especially in clutch situations. Zinkas, he's checked in for Atlanta. Kuminga comes in for Jalen Johnson. And the Magic making a change here. It's Richardson on the wing, defended by Alexander Walker. Richardson, good.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. It's important to focus on what matters. All-star and multiple champion Draymond Green said, winning has taken a back seat nowadays with a lot of these kids. They care about all the wrong things. I hope they understand that this league is about winning games at the end of the day. Back to you guys.
It's all about results. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And it's the machine with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Atlanta making some changes. Newell, he's checked in for Rizachet, and it's Malik Monk in for Hardaway. Now, here's Monk. Scoreless thus far. Kuminga the pass to Porzingis. Alexander Walker on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. To end the drought. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Richardson.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Atlanta's shooting is leaving some to be desired, just 36% here in the 3rd quarter. Back to Monk. Here's Alexander Walker. Richardson cover. Down low, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Atlanta making some changes. Johnson comes in for Newell. And Corey Kispert. Well, Orlando shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. 4th quarter on the floor for the Magic. They've got Jalen Suggs. He's out there with Anthony Black. Carter out there with Richardson. And it's De Silva in at the 4 slot. Outside, Kuminga. Johnson outside. There's the pick. Beyond the arc. Orlando grabs the miss. Richardson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Suggs passes to Black. That 3 off the mark. Hawks shooting 43% for the game. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Off target from 3-point range.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Inside, here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
I like the way Carter Jr. plays. He gives you the size, and he gives you the toughness.
Monk with the ball, working on Black. Johnson outside. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And with that 3, his 2nd of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
And it's Johnson with the jam.
And the big-time scoring night from Johnson continues. This guy has solidified himself as a very good prop.
Richardson finds Black over Monk. And it's Orlando with another.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. building this lead in every way possible.
How about the creativity there from Porzingis? He wanted to make that one sting a little.
Suggs passes to Richardson. Here's De Silva. Richardson left side. Porzingis with the block.
The unicorn out there doing what he does on defense, protecting the paint.
Monk kicks to Johnson. Kispert dishes to Monk. Here's the three. Drills it from outside. Monk's got his first 3 points of the game.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Here's Richardson, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And those are the...
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, the Bulldozer.